Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 30th Shingo Conference. My name is Ken Snyder. I'm the Executive Director of the Shingo Institute. The 30th anniversary is a significant milestone for the Shingo Institute. Tomorrow morning in my keynote address, I'm going to share a little bit of the early history of the Shingo Prize and of the Shingo Institute. I think you'll enjoy it if you're able to attend the keynote tomorrow morning. This conference is this gala, this celebration tonight is the major event each year for our conference. It's the opportunity that we have to celebrate the great achievements of many companies throughout the world. Before we get through any other business tonight, though, I would like to take a minute and thank our sponsors. First of all, I would like to thank the O.C. Tanner Company for sponsoring all of our Shingo Award trophies. We love them. Also, a huge shout out of thanks to the folks at Abbott for sponsoring tonight's award gala. And we hope you have a lot of fun tonight. We also owe thanks to the American College of Healthcare Executives of Central Florida, to Discover Financial, to GBMP, and also to Liberty Mutual Insurance for sponsoring portions of this year's conference. Thank you. Would you please, we did that. This year's conference is also supported by highly respected organizations who are exhibiting here over the next 2 days. And they're out in the hallway over here where the exhibit booths are. We encourage you to visit their booths and say hello. Some of our exhibitors are Shingo licensed affiliates who teach Shingo workshops on behalf of the Institute. We are always glad to have them here. Let's give all of our exhibitors a round of applause, if you would, please. Tonight is an awards gala, but we also have certain awards that we give out as thank yous for people who have served us and our mission. I'd like to ask Tom Hartman, if he would, to join me here on stage for a minute. I haven't seen Tom yet tonight, so I'm hoping he's here. He's here. Okay, good. Come on up, Tom. Come on up, Tom. There he is, right there. Tom is a longtime member of our Shingo Executive Advisory Board, and he's taking on a different role in the future for a way of serving the Institute. So he is going to be retiring from the board so that he can take on this new role. But we want to thank him for his many years of devoted service. Some of you may know Tom from the videos that he created for us telling about his years at Autoliv. He left Autoliv a couple of years ago and has been helping people in healthcare learn how to implement lean in healthcare. He's been doing some great things for many, many years, and we want to say thank you for your service on the board and for all you've done for us. Thank you. You want to say a word? No? You just want to go? Oh, we have to get a photo, though. We have, besides Tom, we have 2 other members of our Shingo Executive Advisory Board that are retiring from the board at this time. Our friends George Konensanker and Steve Moore are also retiring from the board. Unfortunately, they could not join us tonight. So George has served on the board of advisors for longer than any other board member. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to share a little bit of history of George. That'll be part of the keynote in the morning. But he's done a lot for the Shingo Institute. For those of you who might remember, Steve Moore was the president of Barnes Aerospace that received a Shingo silver medallion, and then a few years later, after they got their feedback report from the examination team, used that as their roadmap for improvement, and then received a Shingo Prize a few years later. Served nobly on our board for a few years, and we appreciate all that George and Steve have done for us. And please join me in thanking them. We recently announced this, but if you missed the announcement, we recently asked 2 senior executives to join us on the Shingo Executive Advisory Board. First is Nigel Blenkinsop from Jaguar Land Rover, and Haifa Kafi from the Petroleum Development Company of Oman, or PDO as it's often called. We are excited to have these new members join us. They help us in different ways expand the mission and fulfill the mission of the Shingo Institute. Please join me in welcoming these new people onto the Board of Advisors. Thank you. Nigel, are you here tonight by any chance? I haven't seen Nigel, but I see a hand waving over there. Thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Unfortunately, Haifa's not able to join us this week. She joined the board, but she already had a commitment elsewhere, and so she's not able to join us tonight, but she assured me that she will be joining us for all future events, which will be great. One of the great things we get to do is recognize people into the Shingo Academy. We induct each year at least one person. Membership in the Shingo Academy is an honor that we do not bestow lightly. We bestow it upon individuals who have distinguished themselves in long careers of operational excellence. We think of it as a Hall of Fame of operational excellence. This year, the committee comprised of Shingo Executive Advisory Board members has selected Mr. Jack Helmbolt to receive this honor. Jack, would you join me up here on the stage? Got to take pictures, though. Okay. There we go, right there. And we have both a plaque and a special pin for you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Would you?
I don't really know what I can say. I really appreciate this. I've enjoyed my affiliation with the Shingo Institute, and I enjoy everybody who now works on that board, and DENSO is still represented on that board. But I'm humbly honored knowing how many good lean manufacturing people are out there that I was selected for this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So Jack led the effort over a decade ago when DENSO received the Shingo Prize. And amazingly, they're one of the people that keeps getting better and better and better and better. And it's what continuous improvement is all about. We go to places like DENSO to learn how to keep getting better and better. They're one of what we call our benchmark companies. Jack set the tone when he got promoted and is now spending most of his time in Japan, serving on the board of DENSO. I asked him, I said, we need one of your people from DENSO to join us on the board, so he nominated Don Tracy, who is now representing DENSO on the board. So thank you for keeping the continuity going for us, and thank you for continuing to be a great example to all of us of what operational excellence looks like. Thank you, Jack, and thank you, Don. We have other members of the Shingo Academy here with us tonight. I'm not going to read all of the names, but if they could stand up, that would be very helpful, and let's recognize all of them. These are our Hall of Fame members, if you will. Stand up, folks. You can look around. I can't see you very well because I got lights in my eyes, but thank you for all you have done to support the Shingo Institute and the efforts of operational excellence.
Okay, so my name is Rick Edgman. I'm the research director at the Shingo Institute. So I have the honor tonight of introducing some research award winners, some professional publication award winners. But before we do that, we'd really like to recognize our Shingo examiners. And if you could stand up for a moment, if you're a Shingo examiner, I would appreciate that. So these are the people who really are the experts in terms of organizational assessment. So Shingo examiners do everything out of the goodness of their heart. It is not by any means a compensated activity for them, nor is it a moneymaker for the Shingo Institute. Their driving force, if you will, is to get out there and to be able to recognize incredibly good companies as measured by the Shingo model and its criteria. And, you know, they really are experts. They've been out there for years. They know how to do this. And they are the individuals who help companies drive their performance and learn how to improve even further. And they are seeing terrifically excellent companies. So they assess for the Shingo Prize, but beyond assessing for the Shingo Prize, they are also the assessors who evaluate research award winners, applicants for research awards, and applicants for the professional publication awards. Their experience is many, many years deep. They know the model, they know the criteria, they know the companies. Many of them have been involved in lean implementation in their own companies, typically following Shingo model or something very similar. So we're very proud of our Shingo examiners, and we owe them a great debt of gratitude. But beyond that, what we'd like to do tonight is recognize our Research and Professional Publication Award winners. So I can tell you that there are not many these days, fewer than we've had in the past because we've made the criteria more rigorous. If they receive a research award or a publication award, they're jumping over a very high bar. It's very much like competing in the Olympics in terms of what they're accomplishing. Their books make a difference, their research awards make a difference, their publications there. Because one of the criteria that we added was impact. And so when you're seeing these winners, these are people whose work has made and is making a difference. So I would like to, one by one, introduce some people to you. And we'll start out first with the Research and Publication Award winners. So let me introduce the first one to you. I have the pleasure of sitting near him. So I've met him for the first time tonight, and I would like to introduce to you the author of The Lean Machine, Dantor Oosterwal. And Dantor will be accepting himself and will have the opportunity to make a few comments for you.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be able to have my wife and one of my daughters here while I'm accepting this. Most of all, I'd just like to say thank you to all the great people at Harley-Davidson who enabled all this. I don't work for Harley anymore, but it was a fantastic opportunity to be able to learn and to explore together as we figured out how to apply lean to product development at Harley-Davidson. So I'm just grateful if it can be useful for other people as they learn from us as well. Thank you.
Oh, one more. Here we go. Well, I don't know how. Here we go. Thank you. Okay, as our next winner, the book is Lean Math, Figuring to Improve. And it's by Mark Hamill and Michael O'Connor. And both authors are here to accept. So Mark, Michael, if you can, please make your way up and give us a few words. Okay.
Hello, I'm Michael. I've lost Mark. He's out there somewhere. So hopefully he'll come up any second. We wrote a research book with 400 plus pages of math in it. And so I thought, you end up doing that and you have to thank a lot of people. So I thought I'd do it maybe one by one with some equations. But no. Is that Mark? Is that you? There's him. There are two people I do want to thank. Mark for bringing me along on the journey, and certainly the examiners who volunteered their time to read this book. And so thank you. Thank you.
Good timing. I thought we were going like in alphabetical order or something. Anyway, so last time I did this about 8 years ago, the prep was, go right, come up here, grab your award, and if you want to say something, say something. So that sounded like over-processing, the whole saying something, so I prepared nothing. So I at least wrote stuff down this time. So I'd just like to thank my wife, Mel, she's over there, my co-author, Dr. Mike, my business partner, Joe Murley, our editor, Rosemary Sismedia, who we almost killed, I think, but we were scared of her, so we actually finally finished the book. Our publisher, SME, and my coaches and colleagues and clients over the years, and also the reviewers. I saw Peter Barnett out in the hallway, and that's probably one of the reasons why I'm a little bit late, but thank you very much. All right.
You first.
Thank you.
Now I can actually shake
Appreciate it.
your hand.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the.
Thank you. Thank you. This is great.
Can we get
Wow, they are really heavy.
They are.
What are you doing?
Oh, you're in it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
And you guys already know each other.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you very
Excellent
much.
work. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
This
Stage
way,
right,
this way.
stage left.
So the third of our four publication award winners is the Toyota Engagement Equation. And the authors are Tracy and Ernie Richardson, and both Tracy and Ernie are here. So Tracy and Ernie, please make your way up front. And shake a hand first. Thank you. Tracy? Thank you. Ernie? Thank you. Can you make some? You're gonna, we're going to hand you one. Wow. I'll hand you a second one. Wow. Extra weight. You can just hand it for now. But thank you. Would you like to say a few words? Yeah, please.
So, thank you very much. This is quite an honor, very humbled. We want to thank the Shingo Institute. Also like to thank McGraw-Hill Publishing. Knox Houston was the one that we did our first proposal with, and then Danya Dickerson at McGraw-Hill Publishing. We want to thank those guys. Also would like to say thank you for Jacob Stoller. He was our book collaborator, helped us out a little bit with that. Very thankful that he found our voice and was able to get out our 30-year journey with Toyota that the book kind of shares and takes you along. And just the folks that helped put inserts in, our Toyota colleagues and some of the folks we've worked with over the years inputted that, and to thank our readers and the folks that work with us. Very appreciative for that. So thank you very much. It's an honor. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, I will get in the middle of it between us. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Job well done. So our final publication award winner is The Work of Management by Jim Lancaster, and Jim is here. So Jim, could you please make your way up?
Thank you.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much.
Absolutely.
What if I give you that first?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
Thank you.
maybe a few words?
Thank you so much to the Shingo Institute and the examiners that read the book. I also want to really thank the folks at Lean Enterprise Institute, specifically Jim Womack and John Shook, who convinced me to write this book and tell this story. And also, my father is here, who started the Lean journey at Lantec. Those of you who may have read Lean Thinking, he's here, and he really started that journey way back in the early 90s. This book, The Work of Management, is really about the second phase of our Lean journey, but we wouldn't have a second phase if we didn't have the first phase. And lastly, I just want to say this. I know you all are starting the conference in the morning, and I jumped on the plane to get here after doing my management walk this morning, and I just wanted to say one thing, and that is that this Lean stuff, these tools, this Shingo model, it is not a hobby. It's not something for entertainment value. It actually impacts the quality of the products that we make. It actually impacts the environment that our folks work in and their ability to make a difference in the world. It actually has an impact on our customers. And I say that because we make stretch wrappers, industrial equipment, and you guys are welcome to buy them. We still make them. They're very, very high quality, and they're made by very, very motivated people. And they're like Doritos. We can always make more. So thank you for the award.
Okay, so please give a final round of applause to our publication award winners. We also have 2 research award winners. So a few years ago, we separated the former Research and Professional Publication Award into 2 categories. One that was more explicitly research, and then one that was more the professional sort of publication, the books that are used more commonly by practitioners to make that big impact quickly. So you've seen now the Professional Publication Awards. Now we just call those the Publication Award. Now it's the Research Award that comes up. So there are 2 winners. They are the first 2 winners that we've had in the history of the award. It took more than a year to get the first one. One of the winners is not here. They're not here because they've been previously acknowledged in our European conference in Brussels recently. But I would like to at least cite that book first for you. It's a book called The Routledge Companion to Lean Management by Torbjorn Netland, or Tor, and Daryl Powell. So Tor is a professor at ETH in Zurich, Switzerland, and Tor is with Kongsberg Maritime in Norway and also with the Norwegian Technical University. But unfortunately, they're not able to be here. However, we did acknowledge them in Brussels recently. But for the first research paper that has won a Shingo Research Prize, and it's only recently. It is The Lean Manufacturing and Firm Performance by Rosemary Fullerton, Francis Kennedy, and Sally Widener. Rosemary has been at Utah State University, whereas Francis and Sally Widener have been at Clemson University. So I would like to ask them to come to the stage so that they can be acknowledged for their excellent work. And we can give them that wonderfully heavy award that's going to cost them extra to get home. So.
Well, one thing about being first at something is that I can say something that's never been said before. One of the joys, you're looking at 3 accounting professors, by the way, who actually get and understand lean. And one of the joys of being a researcher is we get paid to ask the burning questions. The burning questions for an accountant is how is it that we can make an impact on what you do? And when I was in industry, the burning question for y'all was more like, why should I invest and upend in a new information system? I've got so many other things to spend money on. So therefore, our question is, when it comes to lean accounting and giving better information for y'all to make decisions, does that really give you an incremental benefit to what you're already doing in lean? And you know what? What we found out is that it does. So statistically, we've supported that, yes, you need to go to lean accounting. But we're also very pleased because academic research is a hard nut to crack. And this particular publication, or this particular paper, did hit a top academic publication, which means there are going to be more researchers following in paths. So we thank y'all for filling out surveys and supporting our research and whatever we do, and Thank you, Shingo, for doing things like this, which can get it out there. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Dominic Bria of the Shingo Institute, and I'm excited and honored to be here with you this evening. I have a special request for this next bit. I would like Mr. Shingo to come join me on the stage. Shingo-san, would you mind coming up and join me? You know, we're very fortunate that after 30 years, the Shingo family, in particular Ritsuo Shingo, are still involved with the Shingo Institute and the Shingo Prize. Mr. Shingo is a member of the Shingo Executive Advisory Board and the Shingo Academy. He attends most of the Shingo conferences and study tours, and we're always honored to have him with us. Would you help me thank Mr. Shingo and the Shingo family for their time and generosity? Now it's time to begin recognizing the work of organizations who've had Shingo examiners come to assess them against the Shingo 10 guiding principles. If an organization comes away with any award after undergoing the rigor of a Shingo assessment, it's a very clear sign that a tremendous amount of work has happened at that organization. This is my favorite part of the Shingo conference because this is where we celebrate the culmination of countless hours of work by hundreds of people that has gone into evolving organizational cultures for the better. So now very briefly, if I may, for those who don't know, here's the difference between the bronze medallion, the Shingo medallion, and the Shingo prize. Excuse me, the bronze medallion, the silver medallion, thank you, Ken, and the Shingo prize. The Shingo bronze medallion recognizes the exceptionally hard work of organizations, of an organization's culture towards strong use of tools and techniques for business improvement. Keyword there is tools. The Shingo silver medallion signifies an organization that has continued maturing with primary focus on tools and the systems in which those tools work for improvement. So keyword there is systems. And of course, the Shingo prize is recognition of an organization that has managed through hard work and long persistence and so much patience to establish culture rooted in principles that push behaviors ever closer to ideal. And now, without further ado, it's my great privilege to introduce this year's recipients of the Shingo Bronze Medallion. And our first Bronze Medallion recipient is Cardinal Health Quiroproductos de Cuauhtémoc of Cuauhtémoc, Chihuahua, Mexico. Would you gentlemen come join me, please? Accepting on their behalf is Sergio Avicio. Here they come.
Thank you. Thank you to the Shingo Institute, the examination people. And we have 32 facilities in Cardinal. This is our first year to participate. We thought that we have good plan here with these three magnificent leaders. And we realized that we are just basically starting on this process. So for us, it's a journey. The model is working. What is important is also the execution, the people engagement. So I think that these guys are doing a phenomenal job. So thank you very much for helping us on guiding where we should be in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Willie. I'm really honored to be here in such an important event for such a great award. So I'd like to say thank you to the Shingo Institute for your guidance and expertise. Also to Colonel Hill leadership, especially Willie and Alfredo Espinosa, who's not here. Obviously, I'm representing a team of 1,200 employees, co-workers and friends working back in Mexico. So this wouldn't have been possible without their daily hard work. So continuous improvement, operational excellence, teamwork are definitely a key into an organization to have a strong culture and obviously the sense of pride. So thanks again. We'll definitely continue with this path forward as we have seen the benefits. So thank you to Shingo again, thank you Cardinal Health, and thank you Quiroproductos de Cuauhtémoc, Mexico. Gracias.
Our second bronze medallion recipient is Forest Tosara Limited of Dublin, Ireland. And accepting on their behalf is Richard Burke, who is the OPEX site lead with the Forest Tosara team. Please come join me on the stage.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks very much for having us here today. The first thing I'd like to say, I'd like to thank the Shingo Institute for hosting such a wonderful event, and 30 years in itself is an accolade to the Institute. I'd also like to recognise the Institute for looking at Forest Tosara as a site of excellence and bringing us into the distinguished list of recipients within the Institute. To Paul Spritzer and his team, Brendan, Greg, Laszlo and Travis, who conducted the Shingo assessment, they really embraced the principles of what an assessment is about, the way they conducted the assessment, the way they got people engaged, and the feedback that they gave us was truly a gem for us in Baldoyle. To Ailish Henry, Ailish is here for her support, wisdom, guidance, for bringing us along the way to understand the principles of leading with humility, showing respect and trust. To all our associates, and helping them to bring a meaning and a value to not only to their business and to their performance, but also into their personal life. I'd also like to thank Michael Bazell, who here is the General Manager of Forest Tosara, who back in 2009 had the wisdom and the foresight to bring us into the Shingo principles and on the journey. Michael has helped change not only the landscape of the organisation, but he's built a company focused on alignment and results. And thanks for that, Michael. And last, I suppose, to the team back in Baldoyle, to the associates, every one of them, Philip is here with us today. What we done was we felt that everybody had a chance to come to Orlando, Florida. There's not many opportunities that Irish people get to come to Orlando. So we done a raffle, and Philip was the lucky recipient to come with us. So. But I suppose, you know, we've been so blessed to have so many key people involved with us in our journey. I know the site back in Baldoyle are very privileged to be the first ever site globally to have the Shingo recognition, the bronze medallion. And just to finish off, I suppose, you know, Vince Lombardi said, you know, winners are not quitters, and quitters are not winners. And that sums it up for us. So thanks very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Our final bronze medallion recipient this evening is Lear Corporation of Silao, Guanajuato, Mexico. And accepting on their behalf is Eugenio Quintero, who is the just-in-time manager. To the team from Lear, please come join me on the stage.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Shingo. Thank you, OPEX, Abel, for this endeavor that we just crossed. We choose this path because not because it was easy, because it was hard, and because it's going to drive us to excellence. We actually drive to excellence to be recognized as the best supplier, the best employer, and the best supplier, the best company that actually do something for the community. And this is a challenge that we're willing to accept. This is a challenge that we're willing to win, and that's why we are in this path of excellence. So thank you for everybody. Thank you, Lear. Thank you, Eli, that you gave us the support to go through this endeavor. And we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of our family in Lear Silao. Thank you.
Could we have one final round of applause for all of our Shingo Bronze Medallion winners tonight?
Good evening. I'm Sean Barker, the Director of Assessment and Operations at the Shingo Institute. It's my pleasure to recognize this year's Silver Medallion recipients. As Dr. Bria mentioned, recipients of this award are organizations that show results from a focus on key systems. Our first Silver Medallion recipient is MassMutual CFO and MMUS operations in Springfield, Massachusetts. Accepting on their behalf is Amy Ferrero, Vice President. I'd like to invite the team from MassMutual to the stage, please.
We have a big MassMutual contingent here. Thank you so much. It's my distinct honor to represent MassMutual Insurance Operations and the Office of the CFO, as well as my colleagues. This journey for us has just been amazing. We're relatively early in our journey. We have 1,600 associates who are part of this, who couldn't be here today, but are just amazing advocates of lean and continuous improvement. We started this journey in 2011 and just completed our final wave of lean deployment. That means we have 7,000 associates now at MassMutual who are speaking a common language, have common tools and capabilities, have a common culture that all focus on our enablement to help people secure their future and protect the ones we love. which is our ultimate purpose. We started this application process first and foremost to learn, and we want to thank the Shingo Institute and our Shingo examiners. They did just that. They gave us a great deal to learn and a great deal of feedback and insight and candor around where we were doing well and where we need to improve. One of the areas that they've focused on that we need to improve and we've already taken action on is really looking at our business more holistically, making sure that we're looking at our total customer experience across all different processes and using tools like value stream mapping and problem solving to get exponential improvement going forward. Already we've started to see some of those improvements take wind. I'd like to also thank Bruce Hamilton and his associates at GBMP. They have been advisors to us, counselors for us from the very beginning of our lean journey and continue to do so today. So that said, thank you again. This is an auspicious honor, and we look forward to the next couple of days where we get to learn more from all of you. Thank you.
Our second silver medallion recipient is Visteon Electronics Tunisia in Bir El Bey, Tunis, excuse me. This is our first recipient from Tunisia. Accepting on their behalf is Hisham Ben Gorbal. I'd like to invite the team from Visteon to the stage.
Okay, so thanks and congratulations to all recipients. I'm honored to be here tonight to receive on the behalf of the Visteon Tunisia team this silver medallion, and in general on the behalf of Visteon Corporation. To my colleagues in Tunisia who are watching us tonight, I would like to say Mabruk, congratulations for this great achievement. We are here tonight thanks to your great work. To my leadership team, I would like to say thank you. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the leadership. And thanks for promoting a culture of excellence and innovation to make our company great. I'm here tonight with my boss, João Paulo Ribeiro, Vice President of Operations, Europe, Africa, and South America, and our boss of Operations, Sunil Bilolikar, Executive Vice President, Global Operation and Purchasing. Thanks for taking the time to be here with us tonight and show your support to your Tunisian plant. And last but not least, I would like to thank Ken and all the examiners for all what we learned from them, for the wonderful week of assessment, and for the report full of positive comments and remarks about how we are operating and about our people, and also with a lot of input to our future roadmap. So thanks again. It's a journey. It's the first step for us, and we'll continue working. Thank you.
Thanks again to our entertainers. What a great evening this has been. It's always an honor to recognize the work and accomplishments of our award recipients. I should mention, why did I come up during the presentation to the Visteon Tunisia folks? I have a busy schedule as the director of the Shingo Institute, but at least once each year, and sometimes if I'm lucky, twice each year, I get a chance to go out and be one of the examiners and be a member of the team. And I had the opportunity to do that with Visteon in Tunisia. This was a very significant site visit. It was our first applicant from Africa, our first applicant, as Sean mentioned, from Tunisia. It's also our first applicant from an Arabic-speaking country. And so it was really a great honor to go see the great things that they are doing there, just as all of our other award recipients are. But it was special for me in particular. Let me take just a moment to remind all of our recipients that we're going to be taking photos after the gala is over outside in the lobby area. So please come prepared to do group photos. We'll try to get through them as quickly as possible, but we want to commemorate this and for all of you and for us as well. So please join us afterwards in taking photos. It's now my honor to present this year's recipients of the Shingo Prize. These are the companies that have excelled in every way. They not only are good at tools and systems, but they have also built a sustainable culture of excellence that is demonstrated by the key behavioral indicators that we look at as we go and do a site assessment with a company. They have shown that they have identified those key behaviors, they've built systems to drive those key behaviors, and they are achieving excellent results. They have also shown, and these are the 5 areas that we look at behaviors in: frequency, intensity, duration, meaning they've kept doing it for a while, scope, meaning it's something that's permeated their organization, and the role of behaviors in driving a culture of operational excellence. Let me explain how we're going to change the format of the award presentation, though, the prize presentations. So up till now, we have announced it, and they've come up to receive it. But for prize recipients, we asked them to prepare a short video that we can share with all of you. And so I'm going to make the announcement, then we're going to show the video. And when the video is over and you're all applauding what a great video they have and how they tell their own story, that's when they should come up to the stage and receive the Shingo Prize. So please don't come up until after your video is over, okay? And I'm sure some of you will forget, but that's okay. In honoring the tradition of the Shingo Prize turning green, our first 2 recipients are, yeah, Ailish, I know, thank you. Our first recipient is Abbott Nutrition Supply Chain in Sligo, Ireland. We have a short video highlighting their accomplishments that we'd like to show you.
At Abbott, we're committed to helping people live their best lives through the power of health. Abbott's nutritional facility in Sligo is a centre of excellence for enteral pumps and devices. We manufacture feeding devices for the delivery of liquid nutrition and manage the supply chain for enteral feeding pumps internationally.
Our journey started in 1974 when we opened our doors, and we are very proud of how the site has evolved. This evolution has been possible because of the strong culture of continuous improvement instilled in employees through the years.
The Shingo model and the guiding principles have knitted together seamlessly with our internal initiative called The Pledge. The Pledge is our commitment to Abbott Nutrition's supply chain to be our best each day. The foundation of our culture is respect for one another. In addition, our Mindful Leader program ensures we respectfully challenge each other.
We live by the pledge each day, working together as one team with one common goal. Our teamwork has led to best-in-class overall equipment effectiveness on our highly automated lines, using data to focus on our processes to seek perfection.
Our management operating system connects all aspects of enterprise excellence into our everyday activities. Daily meetings drive accountability and fact-based decisions. Using visual management across all functional areas, we can see if we are succeeding at a glance.
Our Shingo journey has given us confidence to know we are truly on the right path to enterprise excellence. We plan to continue our journey with our greatest asset, our people.
Please come on up. Welcoming on behalf of Abbott Nutrition Supply Chain is Site Director Sean O'Hara. Please come on up. Here we go. I'd shake your hand, but I'm not sure I can do that and carry this at the same time. Are you ready for it? Okay.
It's my great honour to be here tonight to represent the people back in Sligo to accept this award on their behalf. As you've seen at the end of the short video we put together, we truly believe that our people are our greatest asset, and it's on that basis that we move forward with the journey that led us to this point where we're here at this point in time and accepting this award. The journey that we've been on started back in 1974, actually the year that I was born. I haven't been there throughout all that time, I'm glad to tell you. I joined Abbott back 24 years ago at this stage. Didn't spend all my working life in that plant, but certainly spent a long part of it. And throughout that period, you know, I've really grown to respect the people that we have in that plant. And we were at a crossroads in 2011, 2012. A lot of hard decisions had to be made in relation to the future of the site. And I'd like to take this opportunity right now to thank the executive management that made the decision to maintain that operation in Sligo. And the work that the team have put in over the last number of years is reflected in the award that we've received here tonight, and being Shingo Prize recipients, which is a major, major honour for us. You'll see some others from Sligo here tonight. I'm glad to tell you that we were the first in Sligo, the first in Connacht, the first in Ballytivnan. But no, you know, it's been an incredible journey, and it wouldn't have happened without incredible people. So to that, I would like to thank our colleagues here from the division, so Arnold and Judith, who have been a tremendous support to us throughout this period. I'd also like to thank Michelle, who you see here holding the award. Every great orchestra needs a conductor, and I can tell you that in Sligo, in that plant, amongst all the people, all the associates that have really worked tremendously hard to deliver the prize, and I can tell you they worked tremendously hard. Our conductor was Michelle, and she did a tremendous job for us in making sure that we were able to put our best foot forward, that everyone moved together, that we respected every individual, that we led with humility. And for us, those were the key characteristics that really helped us to deliver you know, the journey that we were on and what we expected. And I really want to thank Michelle for what she's done for us throughout that period. Two last thank yous. I'd like to thank the Shingo Institute. I'd like to thank the Shingo family for what they've done in terms of putting this process, this program, this whole journey together. It's something that we can all adopt. I'd tell you that it's easy. It is easy once you get on the journey. There are hard times, but overall, you know, it's easy to follow, and the results are significant, and we've achieved those results. I'd like to thank the affiliates that worked with us. In particular, somebody that I worked with not back while I was in Ballytivnan initially, but when I was in a previous role in another Abbott site, Ailish Henry, who did a lot of work with us, and thank you considerably to Ailish, and also to the guys at TMI for the work that they've done with us. And with that, I will leave you and tell you that I am incredibly proud of all of the people back in Sligo and the work that we've done to achieve this, and this is an incredibly proud moment for us to take this back with us. Thank you very much.
Our second Shingo Prize recipient is the one across town that Sean was talking about, Avi Ballytivnan in Sligo, Ireland. Let's see the video.
I fell in love again. All things go. Drove to Chicago. All things know. You came to take us. All things go. To recreate us. All things go. We had a mindset. All things know. You had to find it. All things go. You had to find it. All things go. You came to take us. All things go. To recreate us. All things go. We had a mindset. All things know. You had to find it. All things go.
We'd like to invite the Avi team to join us up here on the stage. Accepting on their behalf is Joseph Kamor.
It's a great honor to accept the Shingo Prize on behalf of the entire Ballytivnan team. Our employees are incredibly proud of this recognition from the Shingo Institute. Using the Shingo model, we have built a culture of operational excellence by ensuring that all of our people, systems, and tools are all aligned to our company's vision and strategies. The focus of our culture and behaviors has resulted in an engaged and dedicated workforce that is continually improving the way we run our business. I want to thank the Shingo Institute, as well as the examination team, for making the challenge process a very straightforward and enjoyable experience. I'd like to give a very special thanks to Ailish Henry from SISU for her guidance throughout the journey, and Peter Hines and John Quirk from SA Partners for their knowledge and support in our Shingo training needs. Avi Ballytivnan is delighted to have been awarded the Shingo Prize. Our people are our greatest asset, and we are very proud of our culture. This award is the result of the dedication and hard work of all of our employees and the pride they take in ensuring that the products we manufacture make a remarkable impact on the patients that we serve around the world. On behalf of our team, we'd also like to thank and congratulate all the Shingo winners tonight. Very great to see that recognition you're receiving. And behind the Avi Ballytivnan team, again, we want to say thank you.
Our third Shingo Prize recipient is Ball Beverage Packaging Europe, the Naroforminsk cans plant in Russia. Let's see the video. We would like to invite the Ball Beverage Can team to join us up here on the stage, making his what seems to be annual pilgrimage to the stage and accepting on behalf of Ball is Ray Howcroft, the Lean Enterprise Manager for all of Europe, and also Evgeny Gog, the Plant Manager for Naroforminsk Cans.
Okay, let me greet all of you. My name is Evgeny Gag. I'm plant manager at Ball Naroforminsk can plant in Russia. I've been working with the company for 15 years. I started as operator. It is a good example of our company being a great place to work, develop, and excel. Talking about the business, we are a part of global beverage can maker with strong vision to make the cans the most sustainable package. Naroforminsk is the biggest plant with 4 production lines and 10 can sizes, and the strongest technical school which provides support to European plants and all Russia sites. First of all, I would like to thank all my team for their excellent job, deep expertise of all production processes, great level of experience and understanding of the principles. Let me thank Ray Hawkward, the lean manager at Ball Beverage Packaging in Europe, for introducing the Shingo approach to my team and the elaborate training program and support. Thank you, Ray. And I would like to thank Shingo Institute and the auditors for their high level of expertise and highlighted experience we can use to live up to high price looking for ways of future improvement. Thank you very much. Спасибо.
Congratulations. Good job. Our final Shingo Prize recipient is Thermo Fisher Scientific Baltics in Vilnius, Lithuania. Let's see the video.
The people of Thermo Fisher Scientific start every day to help move science forward.
So we can all live healthier lives.
On a cleaner planet.
For a safer world. This is why we work.
To help solve. To save.
To advance industry.
Because when we partner with science,
we make the future brighter.
All the world is ours to take. You and me will find a way. Oh, the wonder that awaits. Here we are, forever starts today.
Because there are a lot of laboratories to equip to keep science moving forward.
To provide cutting-edge technologies. Invent what science needs.
Diagnose people before they are patients.
Help customers make their medicine.
That make people better. Over 67,000 strong.
Working together for science.
To make a difference.
To help science advance.
Because we all want to live healthier lives.
And what brings everyone back to work harder tomorrow is knowing that we make a difference, creating a better place for everyone.
We'd like to invite the team from Thermo Fisher to join us on the stage. Accepting on behalf of Thermo Fisher is General Manager Algimantas Markauskas.
Good evening. I wish I have all 800 people of our site from this big corporation. It's almost 70,000 people now around the world, and we are 800 in Vilnius. So customer is first, because our customers are scientists. They move progress of the world. And nowadays pressure on scientists is great because of difficult to get financing, projects getting bigger, more complex. So productivity is getting more and more important for the science. So we cannot help if we are not productive. So really approach we have, right, to be extremely productive at our site, to provide that opportunity also to our customers. So I have two colleagues here. Both of them are business excellence managers. Interesting enough, both of them are R&D scientists in the past. So big surprise for Shingo examiners was that our R&D team was really driving that excellence programs, if you wish. Right, so all in all, very proud what we are awarded, because real reason to invite Shingo examiners was really benchmark ourselves, because we are a center of excellence inside of company, and we just wanted to really check who we are in comparison with best companies. So we are in the club. So thank you for Shingo Institute. That's really great feeling. So on behalf of the whole team, of whole Thermo Fisher, thank you very much.
Congratulations once again to all of tonight's award recipients. Thank you, everyone, for attending. Thank you to all of our recipients for the example that they set for the rest of us to strive for excellence. From everyone at the Shingo Institute, we wish you a good night and look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning at the Shingo Conference.